Okay.
Yeah, so this is Muscle HQ Audio and Visual Experience, episode 5. Wow. This episode today is it's a big episode, guys. I'm gonna start off with an African proverb, and it goes: "If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together." And yesterday and today, the outpour of support that Muscle HQ received as a whole is absolutely, absolutely mind-boggling. We did not know, but we should have known how impactful you guys are as members. You guys made the world of a difference when truly meant the most to us, and we I'm out of words.
It was amazing to see,
amazing.
man.
It left all of us speechless. Ali received hundreds of emails. Ramon received countless calls. Our social media pages were absolutely filled with tons of love. And if there's ever a saying, you know, of humanity coming together, this is truly the purest form of people coming together to help one another. We are extremely thankful for each and every one of you. But
Yeah, it was an unfortunate situation
Yeah.
for everybody, for us, for the members, for everybody. That unfortunately, this virus and these regulations and whatnot have ruined a lot of things for a lot of people. But it was amazing to see, like you said, how everyone came together to support each other and to understand that this is, at the end of the day, all of us have dealt with a lot for the past 2 years, and 2 weeks. Yes, it's going to be tough for everybody, but we'll be back and we'll be better, and we're excited to show you guys kind of an even better HQ now that we have 2 weeks to really improve the little things that we feel we need to do to improve your experience here. We're going to do a lot of new little things here and there, as well as machines. We're looking into
Some renovations.
some renovations and whatnot. So we're very excited. We're gonna go into the summer, hopefully with restrictions eased up, and we're planning a nice return, I guess, celebration for our reopening,
Yes.
which we're also very excited for. So
Yeah, so I mean, a lot of people may have seen this as just a closure. For us, it's an opportunity to also grow in this time. Like Ali Ramon said, the tremendous support we received over the last 6 months has been so wonderful and kept us so busy that a lot of things, had to be put on the back burner because just how busy the facility was. So to finally have the chance to, bring a better HQ forward, an HQ for you, built by you, we're going to take this time to do so now. Now, to get onto the subject matter today, we want to discuss with you guys what's going on. And I mean, there's a lot of questions out there. Let's begin with how it all kind of started, because everyone wants to know, where did the outbreak start? Who was the outbreak? Now, a lot of this information is private and confidential. We can't reveal this information to you, right? But we can tell you kind of how things start to shape up in front of us and why we made the decisions we made, and then ended up filing a closure that was ordered under Section 22 by the government. Ali, you obviously was the first point of contact with public health. Can you give us a rundown at the beginning?
for sure. So it all started with the first confirmed case, which, if I'm going to be completely honest with everybody, was myself. I was the first person that I'm aware that kind of felt any symptoms, and I got tested, and I ended up being positive. And so as soon as I was made aware of this, obviously we were in discussion about what to do to, best proceed. And immediately the next day, I also received confirmation that 2 more of our members were tested positive, and this was on the Saturday. And after hearing that and knowing that this is something that spreads very quickly and something that I knew we had to report, just to not only ensure the safety of our members, but also knowing that if this was something that the government found out about without us reporting, things would have been a lot worse for us. And so we knew that we've always been a facility that complies and follows all the regulations as best as we can, while still ensuring that we were able to provide all these facilities to the public. So it's a tough balancing act, but we try our best. And so we reported this to public health, and obviously that came with a lot of different things there, and the investigation is still ongoing. But it was in their best. They're thinking that the best way for us to get through this is for us as a facility to shut down entirely for the 2 weeks, which it doesn't really make much sense to us as a facility, just because there's cases every day. Cases are normal in a business. If you take a look at Amazon warehouses, you take a look at grocery stores. Cases happen every day, and how they deal with it is exactly how we dealt with it. We shut down. We got the place professionally cleaned, sanitized. We stayed shut down for 3 days so that we gave people enough time to see if they were feeling symptoms, get tested. And then we reopened only to those that had a negative testing or to those that were fully vaccinated. And in our heads, this sounded like the safe and responsible way to go about opening. Again, with safety in mind, but also with the members in mind, and with it in mind that this is a necessary facility for them. All these people, they come far and wide because there's not a lot of places like this that are open for people that need training for a medical reason. And so.
I would say, yeah. I mean, and by just to clarify, when Ali says fully vaccinated, he's saying double vax.
Double vaccinated, right? So we were following all the guidelines that were given to us by public health, and then they decided that they would classify everybody in here for the full week as a high risk individual, regardless of what time slot they were booked into, regardless of who was there at that time slot, regardless if they were alone in the gym, that they were now considered to be close contact with a positive case, which doesn't make sense in our head.
High risk.
If there's a case at Walmart, they don't consider everybody in there close contact because that's just not how it works. I was even willing to. I even told them I could let me know we have the positive cases. I can go through the cameras and I can let you know who they came into close contact with. If you want these names, I can do that, right? But no, they decided that they were going to take, I guess you could say, the lazy approach to deal with the problem here, and they just decided to label everybody in here. I believe it was 425 members. They decided to label as close contact,
which was not accurate.
And they called all these people up and told them that they have to stay home now for the 10 or 14 days, and they have to stop their lives, stop their businesses, and stop their training, which they need for a medical reason because of this. So it doesn't make much sense to us, but since the beginning we've done nothing but comply, and that's just what we have to do as a business to survive.
Now, Ramon, you also, because you were there with me, because what happened is initially when Ali gave us the call saying we had to shut down, me and Ramon were present in the facility because Ali obviously was self-isolating, right? Taking all the proper measures and precautions to make sure we protect our members and the people in our community. That being said, Ramon, when you came into the facility that day,
my heart stopped, man.
Ramon's reaction was enough to almost break my heart, right? Ramon, please tell us your experience, because when you came in, it was a very different reaction, right? Because you were live in person. So Ali, unfortunately, you were probably high anxiety, at home pacing. But Ramon, I got to witness a partner of mine come through that door, and please tell us how your experience with the news coming down the pipe from Ali.
Once when I get the story from Ali, first of all, I scared about Ali.
Yeah.
Like for his get sick, like I have to ask him every day. I ask how about
And he
your
was sick.
health, like everything. I feel like something coming soon because I don't feel like we shut down gym and you put the sticker in the door like close. I feel it like the health you can help us a little bit, like open for less people like that. He give it us like small chance to keep the life. I feel one day he come to say like you have to close. I feel that like the government or the want to shut down my business. I feel like done everything. Like for 2 weeks, where's the member can go? Like everyone you want to train. Like that's why I feel like I can't sleep. For sure, my business is gone. Our business done. One day, with no help from the government, how can pay the rent? Like this, how I can, for sure. So I get like sick.
Yeah, Ramon. Now you said you got no help from the government. We as a whole got no help from the government. Now, how much subsidy did we receive, Ramon?
Stay for where?
Did you get subsidy?
Here
Yeah.
in the gym?
Did we get subsidy?
No subsidy.
Nothing.
Nothing.
$0.
No, $0.
How much did you take home paycheck?
What is mean?
How much did you pay yourself from the gym?
Pay here?
Yeah.
A lot of money, man.
No, how much did you get paid? How much did we pay you?
We pay? Zero.
Ali, how much did we pay you?
About the same.
We built Muscle HQ through you. So the impact was not, we didn't really care about how it would affect us. It's the lives that it changed in here that we got to witness that bothered us. Because as Ali was saying, we want to be compliant, we want to serve the community and the public and do it all within the jurisdiction that Health Canada and Public Health gave us. As Ali stated before, we shut down the facility. We had 2 deep clean sanitations happen. Josh also documented the events. We also had Sarah come in and do her own deep cleaning as well. And we also allowed the building to purify the air by shutting down for 3 days. We also had the companies provide us invoices that stated these facts that were done and completed. Now, Ali, when they approached you, they initially approached you about the bookings, the people within that booking.
Yes, so obviously that makes a lot more sense that you have some people that tested positive, you look who else was in the facility at the same time, and for sure, those people stay home for 14 days to get tested, whatnot. That would make sense, and that list came out to be about 100 members. And I submitted this list to Public Health, and they turned around and they said, oh, the medical officer of health is now changing his mind and saying that everybody that came to the facility from the Monday to the Saturday, no matter what time, no matter what the situation, they're all now high-risk individuals that have come into contact with someone with the Delta variant of COVID-19.
And was that accurate information?
Well, again, I'm not a professional. It's them that makes the calls, but it seems that whatever call they make doesn't help people like us. Again, you never hear about a Walmart that's shut down for 2 weeks. You never hear about all these places that...
Grocery stores.
Nothing.
We spoke to a guy that works...
It's a big company.
Yeah, to a shipment company. I'm not going to mention the company's name, just to protect the identity of the member. But with that being said, he said when they had a COVID case, that shift, so they had morning, nights, and afternoons, they told the night shift with the COVID cases to stop working, but everyone else stayed working in that same facility continuously. So the facility actually never even shut down. The sanitation happened on site with workers working. What boggles our mind is that we want to work with public health.
Yeah.
Never against. And we will always continue to work with public health because clearly the business is closed. Right? But to be labeled as people that were taking advantage of the market or the times is completely incorrect. Like Ali said before, this was all done and started off as a personal training studio and then grew through the member. This was done for the members. The people that come here every day have stories. They have lives. Public health, as Ali said, have shut down people's lives. Fear-mongering. Close contact and high risk, defined by the government, means within 2 meters. How does a midnight booking have close contact with a 7 a.m. booking?
Yeah, and we
Blows
have
my
cleaning
mind.
done every day. So if it just doesn't make any sense to us, and it doesn't really make much sense to anybody else either. So it's disheartening to see how people. I'm sure our members see how hard all of us here work to make sure that, not only can we run the facility in a way that all of our members are happy, but run it in a way that makes the government happy and make them feel like it's okay for us to be allowed to operate. It's not easy, and it takes a lot of coordination behind the scenes and a lot of things to make sure all of this is possible.
And all of it's not possible. We got to thank our staff. Leanne, Eve has been working tirelessly from home with those emails every day. Thank you, Leanne. You're wonderful.
She's great.
She's great. Gagging and Caleb stepped up to the plate and were delivering shifts that were unheard of in hours, day and night, stopping the rest of their lives to make sure our business stayed open. Thank you, Caleb. Thank you, Gaggin.
Yeah.
You guys are wonderful as well.
Especially, with me at home too, it was very stressful, having to run a gym from your house while you're sick. And you don't know what's going on, and you have to deal with all these different things. It was
It's a
lot of moving
parts.
parts.
My parents were so worried for me.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, he left the gym as a classic competitor, came back a physique competitor. The hell happened to my boy?
Yeah,
I was like, I don't want that
disintegrate.
Delta variant. Give me the Alpha variant. The first time I got that, I stayed heavy. I don't know what the fuck this one is. Give me that one. That shit looked nuts. That was scary. And mind you guys, like, COVID's a real thing because like Ali was affected by it heavily. And when I seeing someone you call family that you grew up with struggling with the illness, we didn't want to bring it to our members.
No, for sure,
Right.
for sure. I'm the last person to really have given COVID much serious thought, but I've seen firsthand. It's not something that definitely. It's not something that you need to stop your lives over fear of, but it is real, and it does spread very quick. And so as soon as we saw that how quickly it was spreading here, we made the decision right away to shut down and make sure that anybody that needed to get tested and check their health, because definitely this is not something I would want people that I love to get and go through.
Of course,
right?
and
So
people can die from it, right? And so ultimately, we don't want to go to sleep at night knowing that we just left the business open because
of course
because we want
we
to
could
make
have
money.
we could have made this very quiet, and we could have made this go away for sure.
Yeah.
Right, but that's not something that we wanted to do.
It's not the right thing to do, right? We want to protect our members,
members, family too.
and also represent Oakville as a community and show that Oakville as a community is honest, it's overachieving, it's ambitious, and it wants to grow together. And we want to grow within our community, and to do so, you have to be honest with the community,
Of course,
and provide them a safe environment to come in here and train and explore their passion and have an escape and have that release that they need, because Muscle HQ is more than just a gym. It's someone's home after work. A long 9 to 5, you come in here, pouring rain, they walk in here, first thing they see is us and they smile, right? Every time someone comes here, they have a different story, a different day, but they always leave saying the same thing: thank you for being open. And we cannot thank the members enough for taking a step forward for us. The emails, Ali, I think we should go through those next. Some of the messages you got, some of the things that we received, we'll do that, actually hold it to the end. Ramon, I want to ask you something as well. You also have 3 other businesses that were also affected by the pandemic, right? Amy's Salon was closed for 8 months.
Yeah, the 2 salons is like closed for 4 months. Yes.
Right.
8 months.
8 months. And you were compliant in those businesses as well, right?
Yeah.
And so it just goes to show you that, everything we did was never to be against. We're not anti-vaxxers. We're not against public health. We have wonderful friends there too that actually called us and told us, these are the measures coming down. You should expect it, right? We're just confused at the response, because, like Ali said, there's warehouses, there's stores that never close. They'll have a case 2, 3, 4, 5, and it just wouldn't impact the stores. But we're not a multi-billion-dollar company, so thus we have to close, right? But all of that honestly went away. The fear and anxiety and all that went away when we saw those messages, and everyone was so wonderful, and I would like to actually read some of them out loud. Do you have some on you?
yeah.
Actually, Ali, you got some nice ones through email too. Yeah, start us off, and then I'll join in on there, and then Ramon, you can read some of them too, okay? Because I think all of us would like to extend a thank you to each and everyone. By the way, guys, before anybody says anything about the Kate Spade case on this thing, bro. Because I just noticed this on public camera. Before anybody makes a comment, this is not my phone. I broke my phone, all right? And so I'm using this temporary phone.
In order to support your gym, let me get a membership, please. That's the least I can do.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And is our gym open, Ali, for use?
No.
So this person just wanted to contribute.
Just wanted to support.
Right? I have one here, and it says, such sad news. Forever grateful for Muscle HQ, Ali Siddiqui, Ramon, Gabriel, and Sobe Hazari for providing such an amazing gym and atmosphere for us all in these hard times. You've given us so much love and support. Now it's our turn to return it. Can't wait to come back. Another message I got was, hey Sobe, it's Keith. Listen, brother, I'm sorry to hear about the gym closing. I sent Ali a similar message, but I just want to let you know how much I appreciate you looking out for me, getting me in the gym during this bullshit crazy times. In return, I want to support you guys as much as I can. So you don't have to cancel my membership or pause it. Just keep charging me as you regularly would. Regardless of the gym closing, I want to support you guys the best I can. That's it, brother. Stay safe, and I hope to see you soon. We have messages spanning miles and miles of outpouring support, and I'm appalled.
Yeah, I have a message come to me,
Yeah.
like it say to me, whatever you need from my bank account, take 30, 40,000, 50,000 dollars.
I didn't get that message. Ramon has friends in different places. My friends, they work at a grocery store. They work at 9 to 5 jobs.
He's a real guy. He said that. I know him, and I want to say thank you. And you know him, guys.
Yeah.
I don't need to say the name.
Yeah.
This is like, he's a very nice guy. I love him, and I want to say thank you. And thank you for everyone to support us, wherever, well, anything, like everyone.
The support was immense. And like we said, this when this gym was built and we were taking down the walls, that was the initial investment. Everything after that was your hard-earned money, your 9 to 5, your struggle, your small business, your local business, people with international businesses from all walks of earth. People come here, and these people are the people that built Muscle HQ. These people are the ones that are sending us these messages. You are all wonderful. You made Muscle HQ more than just a gym. We are now a community, right? A community that supports each other, wants to grow together, and see each other flourish. I used to always say, dinner is best served in company, and boy was I right with that saying, and boy has it been proven today. We are always going to be extremely thankful for you guys taking a stand. This will always be your HQ. It will always be owned by you and run by you because you guys are the ones that built it. And I have nothing else to say because there is no words we can put out there that would even create the feeling we feel inside about what you guys have done for us. And if Ali, you want to say anything, Ramon, any closing statement you guys want to say, go ahead.
Just that, guys, stay strong. We'll be back soon, and we'll be back better. And we can't wait to have this place be Muscle HQ again, because it's not Muscle HQ without our members.
Without you, yeah.
I want to say thank you for everyone, and we for sure will come back. We're coming back more strong with you guys, and thank you for everything. And once when you come back, like we have invite you for big party. We do it outside together. Big party. And I want to say thank you for everyone.
There's one last person we have to thank, and you always save the best for last. And that's Mr. Josh Schofield. Josh, the setup you guys see here today, the quick response videos when launching the COVID response video that Ali beautifully narrated better than Morgan Freeman ever could, he got that stuff out within hours. Mind you, with countless projects behind him. And he managed to come in here, snap photos of the cleaner, same hour we called him in. Same hour. And so, Josh, we cannot thank you enough for being a friend and a brother now. You're a family.
Yeah,
Love
man.
you, man. Thank you so much for stepping up to the plate. You've had a tough month too, but you came for us when even things weren't easy for you either. And we really, really appreciate you, my friend. All of us here from the bottom of our heart love you, and we are thankful for you, man. So, Josh, thank you so much. You want to have any closing comments for us, Josh? They can't hear you? I'll say it for you. So, Joshi says, thank you, guys. I still can't put his phone number on the screen. He actually has a girl now, so I mean, if I put his phone number on the screen, he's going to get leveled afterwards. So I'm going to leave it at that. We're going to keep it clean, PG-13, before Ramon gives me a call after and says my wife watched it and she didn't like what you said. And I'm going to close out with that. Thank you, guys, for watching Muscle HQ Audio and Visual Experience Episode 5. We hope to see you guys again next week. Take care. Sobi, Ali Ramon signing out.